Alright, this is Calibos, and we're picking up moments after we left off, playing Enigmatica 2. So, we're now going to work on the fabricator here. Bronze plates. Advanced alloy. So let's chuck that in there, chuck that in there. So you want IC2, composite, ingot, there we go, that's what we want. So we want to toss another stack through there, toss that through there. So let's see where we were. I'm still not sure about the nuclear reactor, like I kid you not, like I basically just started this moments ago. We'll chuck that in there, grab these. I mean, it only takes me about, I don't know, a minute and a half to basically convert the video and upload it. I mean, uploading it takes about 15 minutes depending on the length of the episode, but converting it is really fast unless I want to like polish it and make it shiny, like cool fade in and fade out at the beginning and stuff, in which case, you know, mysteriously adding the fade in and fade out adds 20 minutes of processing. Don't ask me why. I don't know. So we'll see if I get back to doing anything like that. So let's look at this. So we want to do the fabricator. So we want the mass fabricator. Which it will not let us build. Okay, so it does want the matter fabricator, it just, the quest is weird. So we'll need Lapitoron crystals, which is going to be 2 advanced, and then, so we'll need a total of 4 advanced. So we're going to need some iron plates, I think. Yeah, iron plates. Hey man, where are we going to get some iron plates? 4. So now we need to make these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. So now we need to make this, which is... Why is it not... So we have them, it just doesn't like to identify them. Weird. So now we're going to need 2 advanced machine casings, which is the basic machine casings. Oops, we're going to need some steel plates and some carbon plates. Oh, just the steel plates then. And the advanced alloy, which we have. So, steel. So we'll just make 1 for the moment. Steel plate. That, toss that in there. So now we wanted the IC2, matter, fabricator, And boom, we've got that. Toss the scrap there. So this is a tier 3 machine. So that's tier 1, tier 2, and I think that's tier 3. Tier 1, tier 2. Well, it doesn't blow up. So if I give that scrap, it makes very happy beepy noises. That's cool. So I seem to recall that UU matter is actually a liquid, and we'll know in about a second. Yep, we have 1 millibucket of UU matter. So this is going to be dirt slow. For example, if we want to make a... wait, maybe we can do this. Uses. So bottler... So now we want... Well, let's grab our loot. So the next quest in this chain is the pattern storage. Oh, let's do it here because that's going to just reset. So crystal memory raw, silicon dioxide, which means clay dust, which means clay in a macerator. So let's get some clay. We have a little bit. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's make 16 because I don't know how much of this we're going to need off the top. I guess I could have done some basic math, but that seems like work. So we're going to need reinforced stone, an advanced machine casing, advanced control circuit, and 2 mining lasers. So let's make another mining laser. Because we have everything we need. And since we need to, might as well make it, right? Right. So now that we have 2 mining lasers, pattern, Jesus monkeys, that's annoying. So we have this reinforced stone. I'm super excited about how we're going to get reinforced stone. So we're going to need steel again. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make a stack because it seems fun. Seems fun. Grab the advanced alloy. Two, 3, 4. Okay. So we'll do this. Now we have the advanced casing. So let's look at the pattern storage. Pattern storage. So the crystal memory requires 2 crystal memory raw, which requires 4 pulverized obsidian, which means 8 obsidian and 10 silicon dioxide. So we actually made enough. clay dust into silicon dioxide. Pressurizer or the thermal centrifuge. Did we not make the thermal centrifuge? So I guess we're going to make a thermal centrifuge, guys. That is really annoying. Which requires yet another mining laser. Because we're awesome. So, crystal. Thermal centrifuge. Electric motor, coils. So let's take some copper. We have a little bit of copper here. Let's see this. So you matter. We're up to 8 whole millibuckets. So we can speed this up, but it already is requiring like a significant pull. I don't remember how much it is exactly. It's gradually filling up. Do I have any more speed upgrades in here? Speed. What's mechanism? What are they called? Are they called something else? Overclock. Overclock. Oh, I've got a couple. That's right, I made like a stack and some. So that doesn't take any. Okay, good to know. 10 more seconds. I'm so patient. So very patient. It's more like not 10 seconds, but... Oh, we can also make an induction furnace while we're waiting. But we have to type it over here because I don't know why. Right, we're still waiting on copper. Extruding copper. Go. At least this will go fairly quickly. And that. So are we out of rubber? Rubber? We are. So how about a tree tap? Alright. So I think that's that. Let's look at the extractor for this. Get some resin. I think that can totally take an overclocker. Okay. So now we have that. So how about the induction furnace? So we'll pop that there. That'll fill up. So I do believe that this gives us the ability to smelt things. So we need now we're still waiting on a thermal centrifuge. It gives us that. So let's make a thermal centrifuge. So we're going to require 2 of these. This is also going to require 2 more. 1, 2. Then we're going to need this. And then we're going to need, oops, that, which requires that, and that. So that gives us the thermal centrifuge, which is a tier 2. So we can put it here. So let's get this out of the way. I mean, honestly, we're just kind of like running out of room with it. Alright, so rubber tree. Alright. So we've got the thermal centrifuge. Now we needed to put the clay dust in it. Does it also require water, I wonder? So let's try an overclocker in here. So overclockers work. Apparently it is spinning up, and that's what the yellow bar indicates. So 4 of these makes 1 silicon dioxide. So we're basically going to get 16 silicon dioxide out of this. And we need 10. Some cables. So looking at our quests, we finished this. Glowing glass, and it is exactly what it says. It is glass that glows. Angel blocks. Okay, so angel blocks, you can place them in the air. It's pretty handy, especially if you are in a sky block. Not quite as useful. Oh, that's cool. Ore washing plant. So let's make an ore washing plant. Yeah, not quite as useful if you are not in a sky block. So let's make 2 of these. We're going to probably need some more tin casings at some point. How about buckets? Basic machine casings. And ore washing plant. So this is a tier 5. So we'll put that there. I'm actually going to break the bat box. Alright. So that gives us the electric jetpack. So we take falling damage from it, but, you know, it's jetpack, I guess. that in there, grab the rubber. Alright, so we finished that. We've got the ore washing plant. I'm not sure precisely in which order the ore washing plant does its thing. We're going to have a lot of speed upgrades for mechanism at the end of this. So let's go ahead and take something that we have a couple of. For example, we have a little bit of iron here. So I think we're going to need one of these. So that's going to automatically keep that full. Let's take the scrap and toss it in the matter fabricator. And that's one of the reasons that I like these ender tanks. They're so freaking cool. So check the recipe. So we want the crushed lithium ore, or the crushed silver, or the crushed copper. So okay, so we have the macerator here. And we do this. And that gives us this, and then we toss that in here. Okay, so it is processing. There's a little blue line. So let's get an overclocker in here. Oops. 2, 3. And this is actually one of the reasons that I made so many of these stupid overclocker upgrades. So now that gives us stone dust, purified crushed ore, iron dust, and this is smelted. Okay. So the tiny pile of iron dust, you get a couple of those, and then we have the stone dust, which is used to make CF powder, which makes construction foam. So that's the process here. You can tell that it's glorious. And then we take this stuff and we just kind of like so if we put this through the thermal centrifuge now, we'll get gold dust out of it. Blast furnace will give us steel and slag. And then we can just smelt it down. So let's put some through here and see what happens. That's the purified. Which was it purified? Thermal centrifuge. Yeah, it's the purified one. So maybe I'm not seeing the bar move or something. Oh, here it is. So we don't especially need this. Obsidian. Like I said, we've got a lot of ores, so I'm not really worried about it. But that's how it works, in case you guys are super excited about it. And this clearly needs to be much faster. Just very, very, very slow. Okay, I want to make this crystal thing. So 2 of these, and then I believe that we need to cook these. Crystal memory. Crystal memory. And then the use for these is that, which, what? I see 2 matter. What was the quest for? Does anybody remember? Pattern storage. Pattern storage. Laser. Okay, I don't. So that, why does it not like it? Pattern storage. So do we not have an advanced? My gosh, we're out. $11 of those, so we use these to make electric circuits. Weird. 2. So we use these. I know it's in here. To make these. 1, 2. And then we use these to make one of these. So we're going to need another carbon plate, which requires raw carbon mesh, which requires so now we need to compress this, I think. Compressor. Compressor. That should be fairly quick. Alright. So now we need to use this to make one of these. Casing. Oh, we're out of iron casing again. Man, this stuff goes really fast. So let's put another stack through. Yeah, we're just gonna call it here. I mean, it's pretty exciting how fast this is going. 8. Well, we are almost done actually. So using this to make a advanced machine casing. And this to make a one of these. So I am not sure how to make the IC2, how to make the reinforced stone. Spraying construction foam from a CF sprayer onto an iron scaffold. Okay. Wow. So, metal former a third time. Okay. So we're going to need 6 plates and 3 fences. Telling you, this turned out to be a bigger rabbit hole than I thought, so we're definitely going to call it here. So if you like the episode, leave a like. If you don't, don't. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns can all go down below. If you can think of a better way for me to be doing what I'm doing, I wouldn't be surprised because I'm doing pretty badly at it. Yeah. So, yeah, you folks have a good night, and thank you for coming.